Hello, rising sophomores. My name is Mrs. Toe. I'm a counselor at Fenton, and I wanted to take you through a little bit about the courses that you have as options for next year. This school year, we're going to be registering you for your sophomore year. That's next school year, starting on January 4th. So you will be able, starting January 4th, to log into PowerSchool, and you will see the option to select your courses for next school year. Later on in this video, I'll take you through how to do that. We will be coming into your Bison Times on January 11th to answer any questions and walk you through the process again. And then after January 11th, you will not be able to edit your courses anymore in PowerSchool. What you'll do is meet individually one-on-one with your counselor sometime during the month of January into mid-February to go over the classes that you picked, make any changes that you want to make, and get them approved by your counselor. And then if you have a change of mind during this school year, you'll be able to contact your counselor and ask them for a change up until May 10th, depending if that course is available. So in PowerSchool, you will see different categories of courses like English, math, etc. And you'll be able to select the course you'd like to take for next year. Now, many of you will have recommendations from your current teachers in those areas. We ask that you please select the course that you're registered for. If you have a question about the course you're registered for, or you're thinking you want to take something different, please speak to your counselor about that. You will be signing up for, in many cases, full year classes, like math for first semester and second semester. That means you need to choose two things in each section. So in the math section, you need to choose your math A for first semester and your math B for second semester. We ask that when you're choosing your classes, you check out the Program of Studies Guide, which lists every single class that Fenton offers, a description of that class, and any prerequisites, meaning things that you already have had to take in order to qualify to take that class. If you have any questions at all during this process, please ask your counselor. So we'll start off with English. Sophomores all take English 2. So regular English 2 would be 2A and 2B. You would select both. Or if you're going into Accelerated English 2, you would select Accelerated English 2A and 2B. There's also another required English class. So if you're currently in Academic Literacy 1, then you would be assigned to Academic Literacy 2A and 2B for your sophomore year. If you're not in Academic Literacy 1 right now, you will not need to take that class next year. We do have some English elective courses listed in the English section. So if you're interested in taking the acting or the theater elective, those are each one semester. You can select those, but they are not required. Here's some options for math. So if you are currently in Math 1, next year you would be picking Math 2, A and B. If you're currently in Accelerated Geometry, your class for next year would be Accelerated Algebra 2, A and B. And then if you're currently in Accelerated Algebra 2, your class for next year would be Accelerated Pre-Calc A and B. If the course you're in right now is not one of those three courses, please ask your counselor for recommendation on what you should take next year. And then there are some math elective courses, which you could take in addition to your required math course. Advanced Placement Computer Science Principles, Advanced Placement Computer Science A, or Advanced Placement Statistics. And those are both full year electives, again, optional. The required science course for sophomores is chemistry. So if you are in regular biology right now, you would take regular chemistry, A and B. If you're in accelerated biology right now, you would take accelerated chemistry, A and B. If you are interested in adding another elective into your schedule by taking one of these classes during 0 hour, meaning before school, that option is available to you in PowerSchool if you're interested. For social studies, all sophomores will take world history. The regular class is world history A and B, or you can take advanced placement world history A and B. Physical education has required courses again this year. So you would need to take one semester of PE, and you're going to pick the first semester. So PE 10, 11, 12A, Or if you prefer to take strength and conditioning, you can take strength and conditioning A. So you need to pick one of those. You can also request 0 hour of this course for a semester if you would like to have an extra elective for one semester. You cannot request both 0 hour chemistry and 0 hour PE. You would need to pick one. The other required course is driver's education as a sophomore. So that will be a full semester class during your sophomore year. And we will decide for you whether you will be in that class first semester or second semester of your sophomore year. It depends on your birthday. So people who were born earlier in the school year will take that first semester. Those who were born later in the school year will take that second semester. World languages. World languages are optional electives at Fenton, but many colleges do require 2 years of the same world language. So if you are currently in Spanish 1, Spanish for Speakers 1, French 1, or German 1, we encourage you to take the level 2, A and B of those classes. If you have not yet started taking a language, you can take Spanish 1, French 1, German 1, or Spanish for Speakers 1. Again, not required electives. There are many other elective course options available to you. There are a couple different ways to learn about those. You can click on the Program of Studies guide, which, like I said before, lists all the courses at Fenton. We also have a PowerPoint electives fair this year, so you can click on this link that says electives, and that will show you the PowerPoint listing all the electives, course descriptions, who to ask for questions. There's a couple updates that are new for our culinary courses. So the class that is currently called Culinary 1, it used to be called Chefs, is being renamed to Nutrition and Culinary Arts 1. It is one semester and there are no prerequisites. So if you have not taken any culinary classes yet at Fenton and you would like to, that would be the class that you would take. If you have already taken Culinary 1 or Culinary 2, or Culinary 3, you're able to take the next level class, Nutrition and Culinary Arts 2A and B. And so this is a full year class. You need to take both semesters. This is replacing Culinary 2 and 3, which used to be called Foreign Foods and Mini Restaurant. So you need to have at least taken Culinary 1 in order to take this class for next year. You would also want to think about taking advanced placement courses. I listed a few of them that are available to you as a sophomore. There are several benefits to AP classes. Please speak with your counselor and your teachers about the AP courses available to you. So how do you actually go into PowerSchool and select your courses? Here's a step-by-step guide. So you'll log into your PowerSchool, and then on the left side, there will be a button called Class Registration. Once you click on that, you should see a screen that looks like this. It's going to list every course subject area. You can see English, Math, Science, Social Studies, PE, World Language, Elective, and then on the bottom are ESL, Bilingual, and Special Ed requests. In order to choose classes in each section, you're going to click on the little pencil next to the green check mark all the way on the right-hand side of the screen next to each section. So for English, you would click on that little pencil, and it's going to give you a box that has all the English courses that are available to you listed there. So like we said, if you're going to take English 2, you would pick English 2A and 2B. You could also instead pick Accelerated English 2A and 2B. This is also where you would select Academic Literacy 2A and 2B if that applies for you. So then you'll just go down each section. So you'll do English, then you'll do Math, then you'll continue down the list until you've selected all your courses. You will potentially see recommendations in here. So when you, for example, click on the English pencil, this is what the box will look like that opens up. And if you're recommended for, let's say, this would be English 2 for you, it'll be in bold and it'll say who recommended you for that class. Again, please pick the classes you're recommended for. And if you have questions about those or would like to change that recommendation, please let your counselor know. When you get to the bottom, the ESL Bilingual and the Special Ed requests, if those do not apply to you, if you are not an ESL student or a student with an IEP, then you would not need to worry about those sections and you can leave them blank. Now, one thing that can be confusing for students is on the bottom, it'll tell you how many credit hours you're requesting total after you fill in each section. So it says requires up to 16 credit hours. This does not mean that you need to actually take 16 credit hours. The minimum that you would be able to take would be 12. Excuse me. You could have a maximum of 16. Okay, so the way that would work is if you want to have 7 classes, which is a normal schedule, so you'd have a class every period except for lunch, you would have a total of 14 credits listed there. So it would say requesting 14 credit hours. That's sort of like a normal schedule. Now, if you want to have a 0-hour PE, or if you want to have a 0-hour chemistry and you put that in there, then you get to pick different electives. And so you could have up to 16 credits listed there, either 15 or 16. If you'd like to take a study hall as one of your electives, study halls, remember, don't count for credit. So then you would have 6 classes plus a study hall with a total of 12 credits. Now, if you only take a study hall one semester and take an elective the other semester, you would have 13 credits listed there. So as long as you have a minimum of 12 and a maximum of 16, you are okay, but you do not have to select all 16. So some next steps for you now that you've listened to this presentation. Sign into PowerSchool, take a look at your recommendations in that PowerSchool registration portal. Take a look at the electives Google slideshow, and there's also an AP Google slideshow to show you the different AP options available to you. Speak with your parents or guardians about your selections for next year. Then actually go through and select your courses in PowerSchool. Please make sure on the bottom you click submit when you're done, or else it will not save the courses that you've selected. After you've selected your courses, please make an appointment with your counselor. This is so that we can go over your courses with you, make any changes or recommendations that we see are needed. So please click on that link. Once you do, you will see a list of all the counselors' names. Find your counselor and click on their individual Calendly link. And please make one appointment with them there. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.